Hey everybody, I'm Pierre Piscitelli. Thanks for joining me. Today I will be reviewing the OURA S100. The kind folks at Donner sent this over to me a few weeks ago for a review, and I must say I've really enjoyed playing it. The thing that surprised me the most about running this YouTube channel when I first started in 2023 was that companies started sending me gear to try out. And being a gear nerd and gearaholic, that's kind of a dream, to wake up and find a package outside your door with something new that you get to try. When it's good stuff, I will talk about it. When it's bad stuff, I usually just send it back. I don't like to do negative reviews. I don't like to trash stuff or anything like that. Life is too short. But when it is good, you're going to hear me talk about it, as I'm going to do today, because this instrument feels great, it sounds great, it's priced right. It's currently $500 US, which is cheaper than a lot of the Yamaha entry-level stuff, the P series. It's about in line with some of the Casio pricing, but I'm really impressed with what they've done. Build quality is really nice. It's a wood veneer, kind of an IKEA style, I think, particle board with a veneer. Yet it's very lightweight. There's kind of a mid-century thing going on here with the legs, which is definitely a design cue taken from Casio. As you guys know, I love my PXS 7000. I use it in all my tutorials, and that instrument has won many design awards for obvious reasons. Definitely some cues taken from that instrument, which I think is okay. I put it together very quickly. It came together in about 3 minutes. There are 3 pieces. There are 2 legs that just bolt in. You hook up the sustain pedal, and that's it. This music stand just slides into place. You tighten it in the back. Very, very, very simple. I didn't even crack open the manual because you can clearly see that the voices are chosen here by selecting one of the keys in this lower octave while holding the function button. Volume is over here. The power is over here. There's a transpose function, which is just accomplished by, again, holding function and one of the keys. And that's generally it. This is to save money. There aren't dedicated buttons, so the white and black keys are used to trigger certain functions, which is very smart. Yamaha and Casio also do this on their entry-level stuff. I really love that you're given a proper set of 3 pedals. This is very, very cool. You have built-in speakers here, and you have some connections in the back, which I'll show on the screen. Unfortunately, you don't have stereo outputs. It's just sort of an ambiguous auxiliary out, which is stereo. So you need one of those breakout cables. I think it's like a TRS cable that splits in 2 in order to record stereo, but it sounds pretty good. The built-in speakers are pretty comparable to built-in speakers in a lot of models. I wouldn't recommend using them all the time. It's better to just get a little set of cheap monitors and, put them up at ear level. That's going to sound a lot better, or use headphones. There is a USB connection in the back, which is great, so you can do MIDI over USB. And that's pretty much all there is to talk about. It's a very, very simple machine, so easy to use. I'm going to play a little bit, show you what it sounds like, and then give you some thoughts at the end. As you can hear, the default piano patch is really bright, it's clear, it cuts through a mix, and it's mated very nicely to the action. It's nicely tuned. It feels like you're playing an instrument. It doesn't feel like you're playing something that's separated. Keyboard players understand that feeling of having like a controller that's not really mated to the sound very well in terms of the velocity and how it reacts. This feels really good. Let's check out some other sounds. That's a pretty good DX7. I like that. So hopefully that gives you all a better idea of what the S100 sounds like and what it can do. As I mentioned before, I didn't even crack open the manual. There are 2 buttons and a volume knob, and all of the functions are achieved by using the actual piano keys. It's very, very simple, and it's printed right here on the case. I will say that the grand piano sound that you get when you first start it up and the DX7 sounds are really good. They're inspiring. They gave me some nice feedback and inspiration while I was playing. The other sounds are good too. The organ is pretty good. The electric piano's good. The strings are actually good too. But something about the DX7 and the acoustic piano, I think they just nailed. Some other things that are worth mentioning. While I was working with this keyboard, even before shooting the video, I noticed that it didn't shake, it didn't creak, it didn't squeak. There was no plastic sound, no clicking, none of that stuff that you typically look for in cheaply made keyboards. This instrument feels solid, it feels good, and it feels like you're playing something that's worth about twice as much. So excellent work to Donner. I think they did a great job with this. You will probably see it make a couple of appearances in some upcoming tutorials. I'm sure you guys know by now that I like to rotate keyboards, I like to try new things. So keep your eyes out, you might see it again. If you're interested in checking out the S100, check out my link down in the video description. I hope you enjoyed this review and demo, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching.